Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Sean Mullins with Firearms&Fitness. Today we're going to talk about kind of a long-term review, something that I got a year ago plus, all right, and have run solely for the last year, all right. Something that I figured I could put some rounds through, some different competitions, environments, the whole 9 yards, and give my honest opinion on. And those were the Lancer L5 mags, their Warfighter mag. And I have to say, guys, go ahead and just buy these. These are so much better than a lot of the magazines out there, genuinely. So I bought a pack of 10 of these for, I want to say $100. They had a sale going on about these on, I want to say Mag Shack, but who knows. And I bought a set of 10. I already had one, and these have always been something I suggest to people. The Lancer L5 magazines. There's 3 magazines I genuinely will push and say you should get. Those are the Duramags, the Magpul mags, all right. Specifically, the P mags Gen 2. Those are the ones I really push. Gen 3s are not bad, but I've seen too many of them get locked up into a gun, all right. And 3, the Lancer mags. Those have always been excellent magazines for me. And then recently, well, it's not really to say recently, last year, I heard a lot of trash talking about the Lancer mags and how they're not good, they're wrongly made and this, that, and the other, and which is just weird because I've never truly seen a Lancer mag just absolutely shit the bed that wasn't in the most poor condition. The same I can say with like P mags and Duramags. I've never seen them really shit the bed. So, and I've made plenty of rounds seen, I've been to plenty of classes and whatnot. I've seen a litany of different magazines used. But P mags, Lancer mags, and Duramags, I've only ever seen great stuff out of. I've never seen an issue out of them. The Sure Feeds are, again, something else that are like the same things as Duramag to me. But as a general rule, I've just not seen bad stuff. But these were getting so much hate, I just could not understand. So I bought 10 of them. 11 of them totally use, all right? And I was going to keep track of if I had any problems with them. Simple answer is no, I didn't have no fucking problems with them. Nothing that I can blame on the magazine itself at the very least. I shot about 5,000 rounds, which is not a lot. Totally get it. I didn't have like the infinite amount of use I would have liked for funds for ammunition last year. But prices are going down this year, so I might be able to get a little more shooting in with 5.56 223. However, all right, the fact of the matter is I shot about 5,000 rounds last year. Through the 11 mags, all right, and these have worked fucking flawlessly. They've been dropped on concrete. They were, they were used in several different weapons that can accept a, Lancer mag, Stanag mag, and whatnot. And they worked fine in everything. I used them with an FRT. At one point, one of my buddies has an FRT, and we decided to run it through. Ran just fine. Didn't give me any issues. No feeding issues. Nothing like that. So, I don't understand the hate for these things. These things are wonderful. They're super light. And if you know me, I'm always for shaving off a little bit of weight here and there because just it makes life a little bit nicer. And these are super fucking light. Like, I almost think these are lighter than the aluminum mags that I run with my Duramags. You have the anti-tilt follower. The feed lips, I believe, are stainless steel. Either way, they're springy and they come back just fine. I haven't had any rust on these things. I've used them in the rain. I've used them in the mud. I've got. I didn't do a class this year, carbine class this year. Do hope to do one this year, but I won't be using these. I'll be using something else, unfortunately. But the fact of the matter is, though, these Lancer mags have been excellent, absolutely fantastic. So much so that I might just buy Lancer mags from now on. And that's just my duty mag. If I need like a go-to magazine, it just might be a Lancer magazine. These things are, without a doubt, one of the best magazines I think are out there. I've had no issues with them. They've been dropped the hell on back. They're easy to clean. Genuinely, these are wonderful. All right, and you know what? 5 years, 6 years, 7 years down the line, maybe I can revisit these and just say, hey, look, I've had these same 11 mags that I have marked in this tape. All right, then they're working fine. They've been great, training mags, this, that, and the other. And so I have 3 types of. I do have 3 like stages of of magazines. You have practice magazines, you have training magazines, and you have duty magazines. Practice magazines are magazines that fucking suck. They are for nothing else but for practice. And what practice magazines do, all right, is they help you learn how to clear malfunctions because they give you funky shit constantly. I have one magazine that will very reliably give me a double feed in any rifle I use. All right. For training magazines, these are magazines that are just kind of either getting worn out, close to worn out, but are still good quality. You can take to a training class, a competition and whatnot, and your day is not fucking ruined by taking them. Just so you know, if you guys have not been to a class yet, there's nothing more fucking frustrating than just having your shit not work. All right? Genuinely, you want to have a bad time and not learn anything at a class, have your shit not work. Okay? Have your shit just constantly go down, and you're not getting to do the drills. You're not getting to enjoy the instruction. You're not getting to be part of the class because you're constantly working on your shit trying to get it to work. Stuff like this, good quality fucking magazines, keep you from having to deal with that. All right? And they're genuinely just magazines, that, for me at least, they're generally just magazines that I've used for a while as a duty mag or as or so on and so forth. And I just throw them in my pile of training mags. But they, you know, they might be a little more fragile or something, but they're pretty fucking great as a overall magazine. But maybe just, you know, not something you would probably use as a duty mag either through fragility, austere environments, this, that, and the other. These are duty quality, 100%. I would use these pretty much anywhere in the world. If I got dropped into Ukraine and sent with a pack of these, I'd be just fine. I think genuinely this would work just fine. I've used these in cold weather. I've not used these in like sub-zero weather. Virginia doesn't get that cold. Virginia gets down to like maybe the 10s. All right, it doesn't get much colder than that. These have worked just fine. I haven't had any sticking issues. All right, they've been easy to clean as long as you keep them clean and you keep the springs in good condition. You don't have to don't use lubricant on your magazines as much as you can. Don't do that. That's how you gum shit up really fast. But you can get dry lube if you want and just hit the spring, or you can use WD-40, take the spring out, and just do a light coating in WD-40, wipe it off, and put them back in. Works pretty well that way. But as long as you keep these kind of clean, and this is how I keep my magazines clean. After about 300, 400 rounds, all right, so a day's worth of shooting, I'll just take them out, take the base plate off, spring out and everything, take a bottle cleaner, clean these out real quick with some soap and water, all right, spray it out with some WD-40, wipe it out with a rag, do the same thing to the spring, and they're back to action, and they've been working just fine. They've been working excellently. I haven't had any fucking issues out of these. I don't get weird dropping issues out of these. They drop free just fine from just about anything I have. They're grippy enough where you don't have to worry about it. These aren't the most grippy things in the world, but the textiles on these work great. I have most of it wrapped in this tape, so it's high vis. I can see where it is, and it's got my name and what magazine number is on there. I number my magazines. That way, if I see something that's breaking constantly, I go, oh, magazine number 8. Fuck this magazine. All right, practice mags it goes. I change the tape out, so I know this is just a practice magazine, or I write the word bad on the side of it. All right, but didn't have to do these with any of them. These are excellent. These are all excellent, and I highly recommend if you're looking in the market for Lancers right now, or just any magazine, Lancers are great. Especially if you can find them for deals 10 for 100. These things are so much better than a PMag. PMags are great, don't get me wrong. They're the gold standard for a reason. These are like platinum. These are fucking excellent. My personal opinion, take that for what it's worth. Alright guys. Again, thanks for viewing. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz. Alright, it helps the channel. Alright, remember, there's no such thing as cheating. There's winning and winning easier. Y'all have a good day.